Hurry! Hermione and I were thinking. It doesn't matter if we find a Horcrux.
What do you mean?
Unless we can destroy it. So we had this idea.
It was Ron's idea, and it's completely brilliant if you ask me.
You destroyed Tom Riddle's diary with the Basilisk thing, right?
Yeah?
Well, Hermione and I were thinking we go to the Chamber of Secrets and get some Basilisk fangs.
Then we could use one to destroy the Horcrux, then the others on the diadem and the snake.
Okay, take this. That way you can find me when you get back.
Harry! Harry, wait!
Let me get this straight, Professor. You actually giving us permission to do this?
That is correct, Longbottom.
To blow it up? Boom.
Boom.
Wicked. How do you think we're gonna do that?
Why don't you confer with Mr. Finnigan? As I recall, he has a particular proclivity for pyrotechnics.
I can bring it down.
All right, away you go.
I'm sure we can hold him up.
Thank you, Pomona. I suggest we establish basic protection around the place, then gather our students and meet in the Great Hall. Most must be evacuated, but if any of those who are over age wish to stay and fight, I think they ought to be given the chance.
Agreed. I shall meet you in the Great Hall in 20 minutes with my house. Tentacula, Devil Snare, and Snargloff Pod. I'd like to see the Death Eaters fighting those.
My word, what to do? I'm not sure whether this is wise, Minerva. He is bound to find a way in, you know, and anyone who has tried to delay him will be in the most grievous peril.
I shall expect you and the Slytherins in the Great Hall in 20 minutes. Also, if you wish to leave with your students, we will not stop you. But if any of you attempt to sabotage our resistance or take up arms against us within this castle, then, Horace, we duel to kill.
Minerva?
The time has come for Slytherin House to decide upon its loyalties. Go and wake up your students, Horace.
I was the last to come through. Have any of you seen my grandson, Neville?
He just left to go fight Augusta.
Well, if you would excuse me, I shall go assist him.
And one last thing. Try to avoid charm spells.
That's one thing you're just never going to let go.
You do realize, of course, we can't keep up with you-know-who indubitably.
Doesn't mean we can't delay him. And his name is Voldemort. Filius, you might as well use it. He's going to try to kill you either way. Per totem, locomotor. Hogwarts is threatened. Man the boundaries, protect us. Do your duty to our school. I've always wanted to use that spell.
Protego Maxima, Vianto, Duri, Repello, Ininsicum.
Protego Maxima, Vianto, Dura, Repello, Inimicum.
Protego Maxima, Vianto Dori, Repello Inimicum, Protego Maxima.
Harry, you're wasting your time. You won't find anything.
So I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment, Luna.
Harry!
Later!
Harry Potter, you listen to me right now! Don't you remember what Cho said about Rowena Ravenclaw's diadem? There's not a person alive who's seen it.
What do you mean?
It's obvious, isn't it? We have to talk to someone who's dead.
Brilliant, Luna! Brilliant!
Very impressive, isn't it?
come down here to brew more illegal potions or gloat some more?
Bloody hell, Myrtle, we just came for the Chamber of Secrets. We're not going to gloat at you.
Tell Harry that if he dies out there, he's welcome to share my toilet with me.
Blimey, Myrtle, we're just going to the chamber.
Fine then, go.
Harry, my dear boy.
Nick, do you know where the Grey Lady is?
The Grey Lady? Of course. And she's up there. The young lady with the long hair.
Hello? You're the Grey Lady? Ghost of Ravenclaw Tower?
I do not answer to that name.
No, wait! I'm sorry. Helena, isn't it? Helena Ravenclaw, Verena's daughter.
That is correct.
Please, I need some help. I need to know anything you can tell me about the lost diadem.
I'm afraid that I cannot help you.
Wait! This is urgent. If the diadem's at Hogwarts, I've got to find it fast.
You're hardly the first student to mention the diadem. Generations of students have badgered me.
This isn't about getting better marks. It is about Voldemort. Defeating Voldemort. Or aren't you interested in that?
Of course. How dare you suggest? Your help is granted, then? It is not a question of my mother's diadem.
Your mother's. You must know what happened to it.
Yes. The diadem bestows wisdom. I doubt that it would greatly increase your chances of defeating the wizard who calls himself Lord.
I'm not interested in wearing the diadem. There's no time to explain it. If you care about Hogwarts, if you want to see him finished, you've got to tell me anything you know about your mother's diadem.
I stole the diadem.
You did what?
I stole the diadem. I sought to make myself more clever, more important than my mother, so I ran away with it. My mother, they say, never admitted that the diadem was gone, but pretended that she had it still. She concealed her loss, my dreadful betrayal, even from the other founders of Hogwarts. Then my mother fell ill, fatally ill. In spite of my perfidy, she was desperate to see me one more time. She sent a man who had long loved me, though I spurned his advances to find me. She knew that he would not rest until he had done so. He tracked me to the forest where I was hiding. When I refused to return with him, he became violent. The Baron was always a hot-tempered man. Furious at my refusal, jealous of my freedom, he stabbed me.
The Baron? You mean...
The bloody Baron. Yes. When he saw what he had done, he was overcome with remorse. He took the weapon that had claimed my life and used it to kill himself. All these centuries later, he wears his chains as an act of penitence, as he should.
And the diadem?
It remained where I had hidden it when I heard the Baron blundering through the forest toward me. Concealed inside a hollow tree.
A hollow tree? What tree? Where is it?
A forest in Albania. A lonely place I thought was far beyond my mother's reach.
Albania? You've already told someone this story, haven't you? Another student.
I had no idea.
Gamar? Come on, bayım indi. Indi. That's crap.
He seemed to understand, to sympathize.
Fun. Which one can,
Yes. Tom Riddle.
They never learn, do they? Such a pity.
My lord, shouldn't we wait for...
My dear Lucius, I have waited long enough. Begin!
That's what you wanted, isn't it, Helena? You wanted to destroy it.
My mother did, although Riddle finally traveled to that far-flung forest to retrieve the diadem from its hiding place, perhaps as soon as he left Hogwarts, before he even started to work at Borgin and Burke's. But it doesn't matter. He lied anyway.
I assure you, Helena, that he has lied to many people in his time.
I know what he's done. I know who he is. He defiled the diadem with dark magic.
I can destroy it once and for all, but you have to tell me where he hid it. You do know where he hid it, don't you, Helena? You just have to tell me. Please.
Strange. You remind me of him a bit. It's here, in the castle, in the place where everything is hidden. If you have to ask, you'll never know. If you know, you need only ask.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell Professor McGonagall to watch this side of the castle.
Yes, sir.
Excuse us, Dean.
Citizen Jordan.
Evening, Dean. Is there any place I can occupy for the night?
Yes, actually. Come right this way.
Hey, Dean. On second thought, tell Professor McGonagall we might need one or two more to watch this side.
Yes, sir.
It is the quality of one's convictions that determine success, not the number of followers.
Who said that?
Me.
You okay, Freddy? Yeah. Me too.